Welcome to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience reigns and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. I'm Gina, your guide on this empowering journey. With a mission to help women overcome trauma, I'm here to inspire you to cultivate a positive mindset, embrace self-love, and find peace. Join me as we celebrate strength, reclaim power, and triumph over adversity together. Hey, beautiful soul, and welcome back. Let's take a deep breath together and let it go. Just for a moment, let your shoulders drop, let your mind soften, let your heart rest. Because in this space, you don't have to perform. You don't have to pretend you're okay, even if you're not. You don't have to have it all figured out. In this moment, it's just for you. If you've ever felt like you were giving too much while receiving so little, if you found yourself walking on eggshells in relationships, dimming your light so that others could feel more comfortable, if you've lost pieces of yourself just trying to be loved, then babe, this episode is your homecoming. Because here's the truth. No one tells you enough. Boundaries are not walls. They're not about pushing people away. They are actually bridges, sacred structures built from the wisdom of your healing. And when you build them with love, not fear, they lead you to the kind of relationship that feels like safety, like peace, like freedom, and like home. When you've experienced trauma, especially relational trauma, whether it was from a narcissistic parent, a manipulative partner, or a toxic friendship, it rewires your sense of self. You start to believe that love must come at a cost, that your needs are too much, that being chosen means being quiet, and so you contort. You people please. You silence your own inner voice to keep the peace. But darling, that peace was never real. That wasn't peace. That was survival. And today we're choosing something different. This episode is an invitation to lay down the guilt, to stop apologizing for the space you take up, to begin the sacred act of drawing lines that protect your heart, your energy, and your soul. And also to learn how to build bridges that bring you closer to love without losing yourself along the way. You're not too sensitive. You're not too guarded. You're not broken. You're healing, and that means you're allowed to ask for what you need. You're allowed to say no without explaining. You're allowed to walk away from people who loved your unhealed version but can't handle your rise. So today, we're going to dive deep into how we do just that. How we protect ourselves without shutting down. How we build connection without codependency. How we re-enter the world of relationships, romantic, platonic, and even familial, with truth, clarity, and unshakable self-respect. And I promise you this, by the end of this episode, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel stronger, and you'll feel like you can love again, but this time without abandoning yourself. Are you ready? Let's walk across the bridge together. Let's keep it 100 for a second. What does a red flag relationship look like? It's the one where your voice doesn't matter, where everything feels like walking on eggshells, where love is conditional, and you're constantly proving your worth. It's being gaslit, manipulated, over-giving, under-receiving, and shrinking to fit someone else's comfort. Now contrast that with a green flag relationship, one where you feel seen, heard, and valued, where your no is respected, where love feels safe, not like a game, where you're not just tolerated, but celebrated. Your emotions aren't too much. Your boundaries are met with understanding. That's the kind of connection we're building toward. But first, we must unlearn what we thought love was and remember what real love feels like. When you've lived through betrayal, abuse, abandonment, or manipulation, your mind starts wiring itself to anticipate danger. Hypervigilance becomes your norm. You trust actions less and question everything. You either let everyone in too quickly or build walls so high no one can climb them. And that's why boundaries matter. Boundaries bring balance. Boundaries give you clarity, not just about others, but about yourself. They're not about keeping people out. They're about keeping you safe, authentic, and free. While there are many reasons why creating boundaries is crucial to your healing and beyond, let's discuss 5 reasons about why creating boundaries is crucial in healing and beyond. They protect your peace. Without them, chaos becomes the default. They clarify your identity. You begin to know who you are and what you need. They teach others how to treat you. You stop settling for crumbs when you deserve the feast. They empower your decision-making. No more second-guessing your gut. They reconnect with your worth. Boundaries remind you, you matter, your needs matter, and your healing matters. Learning the reasons why making a change is beneficial in your life will also help you to embrace the steps to create the changes that you desire the most. Let's talk about 5 simple and clear steps to help you start to build bridges with boundaries. Step number 1, get radically honest about your patterns. Reflect. Where have I allowed disrespect or dishonesty in the past? Step 2, identify your non-negotiables. What are your core needs in a relationship? Start there. Step 3, practice communicating with clarity and compassion. Example, I'm not okay with that, or I need space to process this. Simple, direct, loving. Step number 4, honor your boundaries even when it's uncomfortable. Growth lives in the zone of discomfort. Stand firm even if your voice shakes. Step number 5, create rituals that reinforce your self-worth. Daily affirmations, journaling, tapping, or even mirror work can help to root you in your truth. When you begin to shift your mindset from fear and self-abandonment to truth and self-respect, you allow love to enter, love that mirrors your growth. The more you practice living with healthy boundaries, the more ease, serenity, and confidence shows up in your life. Boundaries aren't just tools for survival. They're the blueprint for the peaceful, beautiful life you're building now. You don't have to stay in the patterns that once kept you small. You are allowed to evolve. Today, redefine boundaries, not as walls, but as bridges. We explored the difference between red flag and green flag relationships. We got honest about how trauma warps our sense of connection and how healing requires us to rebuild that connection. First with ourselves, then with others. I gave you 5 reasons boundaries are crucial and 5 powerful steps to begin practicing them in your daily life. Remember, every time you say yes to your truth, you're building a bridge back home to you. If you're ready to dive even deeper into building a new relationship with yourself, I invite you to explore my course, Finding Direction from Within, available now at www.bodyelementsmindelevation.com. Whether you want to walk this journey solo with the DIY version or go all in by working closely with me, this course is your sanctuary for growth. Learn how to reconnect with your truth, heal your past, and create a peaceful life that aligns with the woman you're becoming. You don't need anyone's permission, just your own willingness to rise. You don't have to earn your worth. You don't have to hustle for love. You get to be real, raw, and radiant. The bridges you're building now, they'll carry you into the life you were always meant to live. This is your reminder that it is okay to live unarmored and love unapologetically every day. This is Gina, signing off with love. Thank you for tuning in to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience prevails and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Keep embracing your strength, cultivating resilience, and shining your light bright. You are capable of triumphing over any challenge life throws your way. Until next time, keep rising and thriving. You've got this.